Happened on Sunday, trying to steal a base, Mike.
Well, unfortunately, it ended up worse, too. He gets about halfway down, and you'll see him right about there. You can see his stride and a bad slide from him trying to protect his hamstring. Wasn't quite able to do it. Corey came out of the game right then and there, and today we find out he went on the disabled list. Sounds like it's going to be 4 to 6 weeks for him.
And hopefully that'll be a speedy recovery. So with Hart out, who's in? It's Nick Franklin.
Nick Franklin was up earlier this year. He was really playing well for the Rainiers. You can see in 30 games a .376 average with 7 home runs and 26 RBIs. He's in the lineup tonight. He will be the DH, but it sounds like he's going to get an opportunity to play a bunch of different positions in the field. And Lloyd McClendon now, without having Corey Hart, doesn't have a regular DH, so I think you're going to see a number of guys get a chance to pick up some at-bats there.
There'll be a lot of mixing and matching coming up. Tonight's pitching matchup, Masashi Iwakuma has just been sterling since returning from the DL. He goes against Colby Lewis, who's had his measure of success against the Mariners here in this ballpark.
Well, you can see with the Iwakuma, the 2-0 record, ERA at a 1.59, the opponent's average again, just 1.79. I think you look over it all, his last start, actually his last 2 starts, the biggest number on there for me is he hasn't walked a batter in 16 innings. His command with his fastball has been excellent. He's really started to use that slider more against the right-handed hitters. And, of course, the devastating split that he can use against any lefties. But he's really been efficient. 97 pitches for him to get through the 8 innings and giving up just the 4 hits. So he'll try to keep the ball on the ground today and keep these guys off balance. He's done an excellent job over his last 2 outings.
Sashi Iwakuma against Colby Lewis, the pitching matchup here tonight. And the last time out at home, Iwakuma did an outstanding job against the Rays, fielding his position as well. It's always windy here in Florida, but wow, it is really something today. Cano returns to the scene of his only home run. He yanked that changeup back on April 17th, his only home run. If you're a left-hand hitter, you got to like the fact that that wind's going to be tunneling out there at a big number. The flags are starched here at Globe Life Park. Mariners, Rangers, first pitch straight ahead. Welcome to T-Mobile Tuesday Night Baseball from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. This is Mariner Baseball taking on their division rivals, the Texas Rangers. Good to have you with us, everybody. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, Root Sports crew on a very comfortable night. Usually when we're here second time through in Arlington, it's around 100 degrees. It's only 85 right now. Pretty good crowd on hand here. Let's take a look at the Mariner batting order that will face off against the veteran right-hander Colby Lewis.
Nice starting line is brought to you by Chevron. Leading off, it will be James Jones. Saunders hitting second. Bennett, Cano, Smoke, Seager. How about Nick Franklin back up with the big club hitting sixth as the DH? This will be a second start 2014 as a DH. Then it's Ackley, Zunino, and Brad Miller rounding out the 9 for the Mariners this evening. Colby Lewis, overall this year, take a look at what he has done. A 3-2 record, ERA just under 5, 29 strikeouts over 30 2/3, high opponent's average of 349. He's given up 4 home runs this year.
For the veteran Colby Lewis against rookie James Jones. First pitch of the ball game is in there for a cold strike one. Jones, as you know, has been a real spark and energy guy for the Mariners. Strike two, Dan Bellino. He's got balls and strikes tonight. Jeff Kellogg at first, Tom Woodring at second, and DJ Rayburn at third. Jones with at least one hit in each of his first 10 big league starts, tying Edgar Martinez's club record. Lots happened since the Mariners last saw the Texas Rangers. 1-2. Shattered bat. Second baseman Odor throws and just gets the hustling James Jones. One down.
Fine play by Odor, second baseman. The rest of the outfield here. Robertson getting the start in center field. Martin is stiff next, so he is out. You have Beltre at third. Andrews and Odor at the middle. Moreland is the first baseman. And Torinos will do the catching. So now with everything else that we're watching, a couple neck injuries.
Yeah, it's not been good. As you look at Michael Saunders, Leonis Martin was in the lineup. He walked into Ron Washington's office, and his neck was a little bit off to the side, and tried to talk his way into the lineup. Well, I said, "Come on, you're not going to do a Beltre." I mean, he got into a boxing stance and feinted a punch, and Martin could barely move. Said, "See, that's why you're not starting tonight."
Good reason. And Fielder also out of the lineup.
Michael Saunders standing in. Fielder was going to play. Took batting practice after getting a shot the other day, and he just couldn't go. After taking one swing in the cage today, Saunders pulls one foul. Lynn McClendon's got something good going on with Michael Saunders batting second behind James Jones lately. Both guys hitting the ball well, getting on base. Big spark for the offense.
Scoring runs. That's been the big difference. Good road trip Saunders had in Minnesota. I'd like to pick that up right here. 545 average with a home run and 4 RBIs.
Here's a 1-2. Strike three called. Saunders gone, 2 down.
The Mariners faced Colby Lewis earlier this year. It was on April 14th. 5 1/3 for Lewis, 8 hits. Mariners did score 4 runs off him. They were earned. You look at this last fastball, 2-seamer, no argument from Saunders. Not an overpowering pitcher.
Lewis 4-1 and 7 career starts here at home against the Mariners. A 2.96 ERA, but winless in his last 2 home starts. Here's Cano. 4th in batting average, 4th in hits in the American League. Robinson hitting 2 for 5 in career matchups with Colby Lewis.
And you can see from that batting average, he has been hot lately. It will be interesting to start of this game. Just some of the elements here is warm night, comfortable night here. But the wind has been blowing since we landed. There's been a lot of wind here, and it's blowing again tonight. We'll see what that'll do to the outfielders. One of the other things to keep in mind is the outfield grass. Probably one of the fastest outfields you're going to see. The ball will get through the gaps in a hurry. For the outfielders, it looks like you can see the flags. They're going to have their work cut out for them.
Good count for Cano, 3-0. Strike one. Wind at 21 miles an hour right now. And strike two to Cano. Can't believe the call by Dan Bellino. Full count.
Well, you can see the 3-0 pitch was at the bottom of the strike zone according to the tracer. That last pitch really wasn't that close. It's a big advantage for Lewis if he gets pitches like that. He's not an overpowering pitcher. He wants to pitch off the edges of the plate.
3-2 to Cano. Hit hard, base hit. So Robinson Cano on a 3-2 pitch, singles with 2 outs here in the first.
You mentioned he's been a hot hitter, and he can certainly handle a 91-mile-an-hour fastball right in the middle of the plate as he hits it hard back up the middle.
Well, Cano, 4-game hitting streak, now 8 for 15 on this road trip. Brings up former Texas Ranger Justin Smoke. He's had good numbers career against his former team. There you have it. This year, 308. No homers, 2 RBIs. Career, 291. 9 homers, 27 runs batted in. For Smoke, taking in his time as a Ranger, combined with the Mariners, he's got 12 home runs in this ballpark.
He's off to a good start this year, which is what you wanted to see, you were hoping to see. 27 RBIs leads the club, 6 home runs, that's tied for the team lead. 11 doubles leads the team.
Tell you what, with Hart out now, really leaning on this guy. Big fella, you got to step it up.
Well, I think the good news for him is he had a taste of hitting behind Cano at the start of the year, and then when Corey showed that he was healthy, they moved him into the cleanup spot, and Justin went down to 5, sometimes hitting 6. But with Corey out and going to be out for a period of time, it's back on Justin, but at least he knows what to expect from him.
1-1 pitch. Runner goes. The throw bobbled by Chirino. Stolen base for Robinson Cano, his 3rd of the season.
Yeah, out of the 27 RBIs, 19 of them coming with 2 outs. Take a look at the jump by Cano. Chirinos maybe trying to hurry the throw instead of dropping the ball, so it's an easy stolen base for him.
Cano 3 out of 4 in base stealing. Mariners do not run a lot, as you know. 12th in the league coming into tonight's action.
Smoke hitting .471 with 2 outs and runners in scoring position.
Odor, the second baseman, will throw out Smoke. Cano stranded or underway here at Texas. Nothing across 4. The Mariners Rangers coming up. All-Star Hisashi Iwakuma, third in Cy Young Award balloting in the American League last year, on the mound now against the Texas Rangers. Take a look at the Ranger lineup that he'll oppose this evening.
Former manager Ron Washington leading off. Daniel Robertson, again Martine out with a stiff neck, so Robertson will lead off, and it's Andrews Chu. 2014 Rangers power outage leads Texas with 4 home runs. 4 home runs for Chu. Then it's Beltre, Rios, Moreland, Choice, Chirinos, and Odor rounding out the 9 for the Rangers. And for Iwakuma, he is on a great run. Take a look at his numbers overall. This will be his 4th start. ERA 1.59, 2-0 record, 15 strikeouts, only 1 walk. Hasn't walked a batter over his last 2 outings. Opponent's hitting just 179 against him.
Here's Robertson. Looks at a strike. The 40-man roster, Mike, you've seen this. Texas has used 38 guys because of injuries.
It's been tough for Ron Washington. He's had to deal with a lot.
Center field for Jones. 1 down. We thought we'd be seeing Profar at second base, but he's been out early.
Ackley in left, Jones in center, Saunders out in right field. Kyle Series to start at third base. Miller and Cano at the middle. Justin Smoke at first base, and Mike Zunino will do the catching tonight. No, you're right. You look at the lineup, thought we'd see Fielder and Profar on the right side of the infield. Neither one of them in the lineup today. Martine, the center fielder, is out. I can't even list all the pitchers that they're missing.
And they have 2 healthy players tonight. And they had to call back Chris Jimenez. Fielder got into the cage today and realized he couldn't go. He's got left neck and shoulder issues. Look at Elvis Andrus. Shortstop. He shaved his beard since the last time the Mariners saw Texas Rangers. That goes back to April 27th. Mariners took 2 out of 3 at home against Texas, and since then the Rangers have lost their last 6 series, dropping from second place to 4th place, while the Mariners 3-2-1 in their series, and they've moved from 4th to 3rd.
Well, we were talking about the injuries with the Rangers, and I made the comment earlier over on the radio side in the pregame show over there, Dave, that the Rangers have made life pretty tough on the Mariners over the last 3 or 4 years. No need to feel sorry for them at all. Kick them. They're down. Kick them. Come in here and win some games while they're beat up.
I was talking to Ron Washington. I told him, I said, you're whatever the matchup is since 2010, like plus 28 or something. I said, it's time for us to pay back. He says, all I know is every game we've played against you guys, it's been a tough game. I said, yeah, but we owe you right now.
He's aware of that.
Oh, yeah. Ground ball, Miller. Quick release. Throws out Andrus. The last 2 opponents that Iwakuma saw, Tampa Bay and Kansas City. They had 2 clubhouses, guys doing nothing but shaking their heads and marveling at how precise he is. There's Shin-Soo Choo. Big free agent signee during the offseason. At the dish during the earthquake tremor a few years ago when we were in Cleveland. Remember, he doubled to the right center field gap. Earthquake. Most of the effects were in Virginia, but tremors were felt all the way out to Cleveland. Darvish, Mariners have missed him by a day. He's going to pitch on Thursday. Matt Harrison to his right. He's contemplating what he's going to do. He's got potential spinal fusion possibility. On 2 strikes here to Chu. Drives one into the gap. Running over to get it. Condor flies in there to make the catch. Michael Saunders, a beauty. That ends an 11-pitch inning by Iwakuma, who turns and salutes Saunders, as Seager has really been in a slump, but he hits well here in Arlington. We'll be right back. improving. And he got this home run as the Mariners were down 5-2. Bottom of the 7th, hit a solo home run. Moving to the bottom of the 8th, a 3-run jack, and that proved to be the gamer. Kyle Seager awakening. He said going back into a little bit of a slump, but he's at a place where he really swings the bat well. A .322 career hitter here at Globe Life Park with 6 career home runs, hitting .321 this year. So let's see if maybe he can get going again. Down the line, deep drive. That is a foul ball.
Interesting with Kyle. 6 home runs this year, all of them coming at Safeco Field. You mentioned his numbers here in this ballpark. Maybe he can get his first road home run of the year.
Recent struggle for Kyle, one for his last 12 on a road trip.
I think he's been swinging the bat better than that. Just hasn't had a lot of luck lately. In the last outing that they had in Minnesota, he lined out to center field, and they made a running catch about 415 feet away to rob him of a hit.
Laid down a bunt, charging his Beltre, accepting the challenge. Oh, brother, he threw him out. What a great play. Seager using his head, wants to take advantage of the defensive shift, trying to get his way on it. Beltre just loves that play.
And you can see how far away it is. This is a really good bunt by Kyle. He just wants to get into a position where the pitcher can't field it, but Beltre, this is where he's at his best. I don't think anybody else in the league makes that play better than Beltre as he gets Kyle by a half a step. Smart play by Seager trying it. But what a play by Beltre.
Let me ask you this question. Given how far he had to come and how good a bunt that was, do most guys, once they grab it, feel that they don't even have a chance? I mean, we know his arm is unbelievable. I mean, with some guys
I would
just
say
eat that
this,
play.
Any other third baseman in this league playing where he started that play at, when that bunt is dropped down, they maybe take 2 hard steps and then they shut it down, assuming it's going to be a base hit.
Yep.
He's such a good athlete.
Nick Franklin, looper, drops in, base hit. He had a triple here. First time he get called up.
When we were talking about Kyle in the pregame show and some of the tough luck he's hit into this year, if you look at the balls that he's put in play over his career, he's about a .290 hitter. This year just .255, and that's another good example of it. The defense making good plays on him. That's a good bunt. Most of the time that's a base hit, but an extraordinary play by Beltre. The Kyle's had some tough luck, and I think that falls in line with it, along with the line drives that he was hitting in Minnesota for outs. But you have to believe that with that big of a drop-off, 35 points, that things are going to turn around his way. Eventually, those numbers have to bear out what he has done over the previous 3 years or get close to it.
Team MVP the last 2 years, according to the Seattle Baseball Writers of America. Ackley fouling off the first pitch, 0-1. Franklin inching out. Ball 1-1. I agree with you with your assessment of the Beltre play. A couple 3 steps at best.
No, they already know it's going to be in their pocket. They're not even going to try to make a play on it.
Throw down and back safely is Franklin. Chirinos.
I believe Nick Franklin who ended up getting that base hit. When he was called up the first time, he had first start here against Darvish and ended up hitting a triple into the gap. As you see Nick dive back into first. Then he gets a base hit his first time up, being recalled.
Cano's already stolen 1 base. That was 2 outs in the first inning. Got down to second safely. Smoke grounded out into the inning. Two-one count to Ackley. And shoots one past Beltre through the hole in the left field. Gone for third is Franklin, and he is out.
On the throw, Ackley will move up to second base. But that's a situation we've talked about it with the young players. The veteran guys, the guys that have been in the league a little bit, know that Chu has an outstanding throwing arm. He actually can play right field. And this ball is right in front of Nick. He kind of baits him a little bit by not coming in hard on it. Franklin thinks he can get in there, and he throws a strike to Beltre. But he has one of the stronger throwing arms in the league.
We have seen that before. Shin-Soo Choo. So 2 outs. And it's second. Mike Zunino. Zunino 1 for 2 against Colby Lewis. It was a home run. In there for strike 2. Zunino trying to pick up a run with 2 outs. Just fouled it off. You can hear the wind blowing through our booth. It always does. Comes in over that right field pavilion and then turns around right behind home plate where we are and heads back out towards right. 21 miles an hour. And if you told me 28, 29, 30, I'd buy it.
So would I.
Boys golfing yesterday, that Texas wind, it was a little bit different.
Difficult for him, even putting with that kind of wind. But you take a look at this last pitch, trying to go on the inside corner. He just misses it. Torino's trying to steal a strike for his pitcher. Didn't work.
Ackley at second, 2 down. Pitch fouled off.
Colby Lewis has made some really good pitches to Zunino, getting ahead of him with some pitches away, then just missed with a pitch off the plate. Mike's having to foul off some tough pitches.
Zunino strikes out. Mariners leave a runner at second. Franklin was thrown out at third by all-star Shin-Soo Choo. No score. Beltre made a great play against Seaton. In Arlington, and make sure you get ready to turn back the clock And turn up the funk. This Saturday, we're going to turn back the hands of time to 1979. Mariners and Astros will be wearing their retro unis, and you're encouraged to dress for the decade, too. So boogie on over to Mariners.com for your tickets to turn back the clock night. Here is Adrian Beltre. Lead it off. Inside to Beltre. Beltre, Rios, and Moreland, 4, 5, and 6. Beltre 8 for 22 with a couple of home runs against Iwakuma. Line drive, left field, trouble, gone. 1-0 pitch. Fourth homer, 15th ribby. And the third home run by Beltre against Iwakuma.
Well, you look at the lineup from the opposing team and you try to figure out which hitter you don't want to beat you. And you look at those numbers, 364 average. Now 3 home runs in 23 at-bats against Iwakuma. He's one of the few in this league that has been able to figure him out. Fastball middle in, and he lines it into the seats in left field. It doesn't matter whether it was going to be high enough, and it's just high enough.
Fourth home run for Beltre ties him with Chu for the team lead. Adrian Beltre has given Texas a 1-0 lead. There's Alex Rios having a good year. Leads the club in hitting at .298, 23 RBIs, team best. Leads the team in hits with 50, and he's got 4 triples. Among the league leaders in that category. 1-1. It's played by Seager. 1 out. 1 out, a run in. As Twitter Tuesday continues, here's your second chance to win. Use hashtag RootQ2 and tell us how many different Mariners players will reach base tonight for your chance to win a Root Sports prize pack, including a stadium blanket. We still have 3 more questions, so stay tuned. 3 guys have reached base thus far. Keeping score at home. There's Mitch Moreland, first baseman. Beats the shift.
Take a look at this last pitch. A little two-seam fastball running away from him, and he goes with it. I think we'll see more and more of that, Dave, as the season moves on. The hitters starting to make adjustments. We've seen so many shifts. We've talked about that, and it's on the hitters to make them change. And I think you're going to see guys try to take advantage of it as the season moves on.
Seager laid down a bunt. Spectacular play got him, and there's Moreland for base hitters. Michael Choice is the DH tonight. Ball 1. Choice, the former Oakland Athletic. Chopper off the plate, charging Cano, going for the tag, the throw. Second time this week we've seen him pull that play off. Well done by the All-Star Robinson Cano. But in the inning, Beltre, 368 feet, home run. Second homer given up by Iwakuma this season, 1-0 Rangers. by Ford. We are local. By AT mobilizing your world. By AM/PM, too much good stuff. And by the Emerald Queen Casino, presenting legendary rockers Blue Oyster Cult, June 28th. For tickets, go to emeraldqueen.com. Good look at Globe Life Park, home of the Texas Rangers. We have a 1-0 lead on an Adrian Beltre home run as Brad Miller leads off for the Mariners here in the third. Miller, Jones, and Saunders, 9-1-2.
And you saw Brad square around like he was going to bunt for a hit. He was going to have to take it with him to first. Beltre playing even with the bag at third. And he's already seen him make one great play on Kyle Seager, so I don't think he was going to try Beltre. He was going to try to bunt it firmly down out towards second base, get it past the pitcher, and see if he could beat it out that way.
Brad swinging through, 1-2. One for 6 in a road trip. 1-2. Here comes Chu. And he can't get it. Base hit. Brad will take that. Coors Light Silver Bullet Saturdays kick off this weekend on May 24th. First 400 fans who enter the Root Sports Pen for early happy hour at the Rail Bar receive a free Silver Bullet Saturday t-shirt. Get you extended happy hour pricing up until first pitch. Catch a specially marked Coors Light Baseball during Mariners BP to win tickets to an upcoming game. So join us for the next Silver Bullet Saturday on May 31st against the Tigers. Top of the order, here's James Jones. Get a bunt down. Chirinos. Safe.
What speed.
What a great dimension this kid brings to the table. Base hit.
That extends his hitting streak to 11 games as a starter. He was tied with Edgar Martinez for the Mariners' all-time record, and now he breaks it with a bunt base hit, beats that by a half a step. This isn't too far out in front of home plate. Chirinos does everything that he can, but just too much speed from Jones. We're talking about Brad Miller taking that base hit, just dumping it out into left field. Anything that has the outfield grass involved, you're happy with, Dave. But I think the thing I liked about that at bat was he looked like he was a little bit late on the fastball. To me, he was committed to hitting the ball the other way. He's had a tough time doing that, and he gets paid off with a base hit.
Outside to Saunders, who took a called third strike. Saunders made a wonderful catch against Shin-Soo Choo for the third out in the first inning.
Well, this ball is well hit, headed for the gap, and you can see Saunders full dive out into right center field. Good look at our McDonald Supermo as he makes the catch. The Mariners have had a runner in scoring position in the first 3 innings. See him cash him in. 0 for 2 so far. Runners in scoring position.
Miller and Jones, the base runners. Nobody out. Saunders, the right center field. That's a base hit. Miller coming around third. Robertson will get the ball back in. And the Mariners have tied it up. Base hit for Saunders for Sondo. It's his 12th RBI.
We were talking about the guys at the top of the lineup. They've really done a good job. You see Brad Miller, some high fives for him. But Saunders, another line drive. He is having a good road trip. He's now 7 for 13 on the trip as he picks up an RBI.
That brings up Cano. Base hit the center on a 3-2 pitch. 2 outs in the first. Strike to Robbie. First 3 men have reached here in the 3rd inning. Outside for ball 1.
Great speed on the bases for the Mariners with Jones at 3rd and Saunders at 1st. Having to hold Saunders on at 1st. It's a good hole on the right side of the infield. See if Cano tries to pull the ball. Get a base hit to right.
Two and one. Fourth in the American League in hits, 4th in average, tied for 5th with 16 multi-hit games. 3-1. Justin Smoke on deck. Second 3-ball count here. Both been against Cano. Mike Maddox, pitching coach for the Rangers. And Cano takes ball 4. Bases are loaded. Nowhere to put Smoke.
And Mike Maddox is going to make a trip out to the mound. Smoke grounded out to second base. His first time up. The Rangers had the shift on and he hit it to the second baseman. We'll see how they'll play it this time with the bases loaded. Typically in this situation they'll be able to shift quite as much. Should open up a few more holes for Justin. For Colby Lewis, 46 pitches, 28 strikes.
And the numbers for Smoke with the bases filled.
He's struggled in his career with the bases loaded, but this year he's 2 for 2 and still looking for his first career grand slam.
Good time is inning. 6 for 12 with a home run against Colby Lewis. Strike 1.
You still try to put the shift on. It's just not as far over to the right. Elvis Andrus, the shortstop, playing basically up the middle.
Oh, 2 to Smoke. Jones at 3rd. You got Saunders at 2nd. And Robinson Cano at 1st.
Off speed pitch, 82 miles an hour. Looks like a backup curveball. Didn't do much.
Bases loaded, nobody out, a 0-2 count. Ball 1. This will be pitch number 50. 5-0 for Colby Lewis. 1-2 to Smoke. Out it back.
See that last pitch, 90 miles an hour. Middle away from Justin. That's the area that he likes the baseball. Wants it out so he can get extension on it. Fouling straight back.
Flair single to left by Miller. Jones bunted his way on. Saunders a base hit to center. Cano walked. 1-2 to Smoke. Fouled it off again. Rangers got the early lead, 1-0 on a leadoff homer by Beltre in the second. That RBI by Saunders. It's tied to score. Mariners looking for a heck of a lot more. th pitch of this inning coming up for Colby Lewis. Wind whipping fiercely here this evening in Arlington. And a chase pitch way up out of the zone. One out here in the third. Third strikeout for Lewis.
Justin up and away. Wasn't close. See what Kyle Seager can do. Kyle was thrown out by a great play by Beltre. Tried to bunt for a base hit with the shift on, and Beltre, coming from shallow shortstop, was able to make the play and throw him out by a half a step. Kyle's really had a good career with the bases loaded. .393 average.
First pitch from Lewis. In there for strike. One to Kyle. Little nubber going out. It's good enough to get a run. Saunders to third. He's going to score. Digging for third is Cano. Nobody guarding the base. He's in safely. 2-run single for Kyle Seager. 3-1 lead for the Mariners. Seager picking up RBIs 24 and 25.
Two-out RBI. Slow curveball. Kyle gets jammed on it, waiting a little bit too long, but it works out for him. Good read by Cano. Nobody covering third base, so Cano was able to take it. The play was in front of him. He could see that the pitcher wasn't going to be able to get there in time as he moves around to third.
The 3-1 Mariner lead. Brings up Nick Franklin, single to center, his first time. He's thrown out at third on the base hit by Ackley. By Shin-Soo Choo had a 2-year stretch where he had 25 outfield assists back in 2009 and 10. In tight for ball one. Corey Hart on the DL, could be out 4 to 6 weeks. Nick Franklin called up from Tacoma. He's DHing this evening. Franklin had really been tearing it up down in Tacoma, hitting at .376 in 30 games for the Rainiers with 7 homers and 26 runs batted in. High fly ball backing up Choo. And he's there for the catch. Tagging Cano, he'll score. So Franklin picks up a run with the sac fly. The Mariners have a 4-1 lead.
And a good at bat for Nick. Base hit his first time up and hits this ball deep to left field. We've talked about it with Nick. The ball jumps off of his bat when he gets the barrel to it.
Real good inning here for the Mariners. Ackley will be the 8th man to the plate.
Dustin hit the ball hard his first time up, lined it into left field.
Works at ball one. That was the 25th pitch of the inning. Colby Lewis. Down to the second baseman, Odor. He throws out Ackley, but a very good inning for the Mariners, as they have taken a 4-1 lead here at Texas. All right, Angie, thank you very much. Lovely night here in Arlington, Texas. Sasha Iwakuma's got a 4-1 lead. Robinson Chirinos, the catcher, leading off for the Rangers, followed by Rougned Odor and Daniel Robertson. Bunt laid down in a beauty. Iwakuma, outstanding play. Iwakuma throws him out, one down.
He's able to get to the ball quickly and then gets rid of it, plant and fire it, throws a strike to Smoke. Good play by Iwakuma, helping himself out. We've seen him. He does a good job getting off the mound, fielding his position.
And last start was at Tampa Bay. A couple of comebackers in that one.
Yep.
Really good work. Here's Odor.
One of the things that he does well is he's always in good fielding position. So many pitchers nowadays, power pitchers, always falling off to the side, not able to make a play. Sometimes we see hitters take advantage of that, falling off the mound one way or the other. But Iwakuma is usually in good shape to field his position.
I was watching Aroldis Chapman last night for the Reds, power pitcher, quintessential power pitcher. He's doing a lot better for his finishing position. I can tell you that after being hit in the head.
Yeah, that's good news. But you can see Iwakuma, he's rarely off balance.
Ground ball down to Miller. 2 outs. Rangers run coming off an Adrian Beltre homer, leading off the second, his 4th of the season, 15th RBI. Top of the order, here's Daniel Robertson, the center fielder. Iwakuma, 6 ground ball out so far. Robertson flied out to center field his first time. Iwakuma ahead, 0-2. That split, thought he had it. For strike 1 and 2.
And it looked like a good pitch on the outside corner.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Mariners will play day game tomorrow against the Rangers. Then they have 25 of the next 37 games at home, starting on Thursday. And what a pleasure it is to have that looming right in front of us.
Yes, exactly.
2-2. Out back. Coming up tomorrow, a Century link to what's next. Chris Young, who hails from Dallas, Texas, takes on Nick Tepich. Our coverage begins at 10:30. Chris Young's done an outstanding job for the Mariners. 2-2. Good news today with James Paxton and Taijuan Walker throwing in sim games today. Logan Morrison was one of the hitters in that outing today, and he thought the ball came out of Walker's hand really well. Fastball, cutter, threw it for strikes. He thought Paxton's location was outstanding on the edges. Good angle, good two-seamer.
Well, for Paxton, he threw 53 pitches today. He's going to get one more bullpen session. They'll send him out on a rehab. So that's great news for the Mariners.
Again, that June 1 is a possibility. Have him back here on the mound for the Mariners. 2-2 line drive. Here comes Saunders. He's there. So they're doing a 1-2-3 inning for Iwakuma. Some of that Kuma karma wearing off, and James Jones building his own karma himself. He kept that inning going with a big bunt. Outstanding bunt. His speed has been outstanding for the Mariners in his short tenure here. 4-1 Seattle. All right, Angie, thank you very much. Long foul ball by Mike Zunino leading off the fourth. Mariners sent 8 men to the plate in the third. 4 runs on 4 hits, and they left a man. Saunders with an RBI, 2 for Seager, 1 for Nick Franklin. And Mike Zunino takes that one off his back. He's aboard.
Second inning in a row, the Mariners will get the leadoff hitter on.
Third time Zunino's been hit by a pitch. The Mariners as a team 21 times.
Watching Mike take that fastball off the shoulder, he looked like he was perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, right.
You know, not much of an effort to get out of the way of it. Brad Miller. Brad with a base hit.
You play with guys like that. I mean, Ron Hunt, Don Baylor, those names come to mind.
No, those guys.
Eddie Stanky.
Yeah, not too many. Most of the time, it's come to think of it, though, it is a catcher that's willing to do it.
He's used to the pain.
Mentioned Brad with a base hit his first time up. In good shape here. 2-0 count for Brad.
This century, man hit by the most pitches, and it will not surprise you. Jason Kendall. And he played 11 seasons.
And what position did he play?
Catcher.
Yes, catcher.
Chase Utley second. And Jason Giambi third. Alex Rodriguez is fourth. Should he deign to come back next year, if somebody will have him, that number probably will go up.
Some tough pitches to Brad here after getting ahead 2-0. A couple of pitches that were off the plate away. They called them strikes.
Spiked that one, full count. James Jones on deck. To Miller. Takes it. Check down at third. DJ Rayburn. He did not go, and the Mariners had the first 2 men aboard here in the 4th inning. Colby Lewis walks his second hitter. And when you take your kids to Safeco Field this Sunday, they're going to flip their lids, because not only will they catch great Mariners baseball, they're going to pick up a sweet Mariners cap. It's free to all youngsters 14 and under, thanks to Aquafina. Grab tickets for the whole family at mariners.com.
We'll see how Lloyd McClendon wants to play this. First and second, nobody out. Brings up James Jones back to the top of the lineup. Jones with a bunt base hit his last time.
Jones takes a strike. Beltre in on the grass at third.
James Jones down in the count now, 0-2. A couple of fastballs to handle, wasn't able to do it.
Zunino at second, Miller at first, nobody out. Long, no, that's going to be Beltre going back in. Earlier, Chu had a ball drop in front of him. Beltre covers this one easily.
Bring up Michael Saunders. Michael with a base hit into right center field his last time up. Picked up an RBI, eventually scored.
Seager drove him in. Let's see what the Mariners can do. 2 on and 1 out now. To left field, backs up Chu a couple of steps. Runners retreat. There's 2 men have reached. The next 2 men have popped up. Bring up Cano. Single and a stolen base in the first. Worked a 3-2 count. Worked a 3-1 count in the third and walked. Scored on the Franklin sacrifice fly.
This is batting average up to 322 now.
.70 pitches for Lewis. So we play here in the 4th. Strike 1 to Cano. Mariners giving up a much-needed 6-2 win at Minnesota, after losing 5-4 and 4-3 to the Twins. But McClendon's club a game below 500. Last year on this date, the club was 5 games under. Oh, 1 to Cano. Very careful with Cano. 2 balls, 1 strike. Without a doubt, this guy here, Cano, is the guy that most pitching staffs recognize as the one you don't want to let him beat you. But here's a base hit to right. Here's Zunino coming around. Rios has a good arm. It is not in time. Base hit and an RBI for Robinson Cano and a 5-1 Mariners lead. Over to third is Brad Miller. 2-hit night for Cano. Another multiple hit night for the Mariners second baseman.
And another RBI. Gives him 25 on the season. Solid line drive into right. All right, he does a good job staying with that curveball. Pitch down out of the strike zone. Still lines it into right. Rios wasn't sure what area he's going to throw it. He holds the ball for quite a long time, and then a late throw to home, as Dave mentioned. Really strong arm. It took him a long time to get rid of the ball. Zunino slides in to score.
2-out RBI. He smokes third plate appearance. He's grounded out and struck out.
Well, nobody throwing in the Ranger bullpen, even though this next pitch will be 75.
Wow.
Lewis.
Ball one to Smoke.
Rangers put the shift on again on the infield.
Smoke, the sixth man to the plate. Here in the fourth inning against Ron Washington's crew. Tim Bogart, the bench coach, to your left. There's Tim, former infielder with the Mets. Gary Pettis, third base coach. One to Smoke. 2-0. Mariner RBIs tonight. Saunders with one. Cano, 2 for Seager, and 1 for Franklin. We're going to add more here in the fourth. Big swing and a miss. 2-1. .26 pitches in the third. So you look at Miller. Make that Miller at third and Cano at first. This will be pitch number 20 here in the fourth. Outside 3-1.
You mentioned the strikeout of Justin, and it was a pitch that was up and away, and it looked like Lewis tried to do it again. Smoke able to lay off of it.
And Smoke will take his walk. Mariners have loaded him up again.
Kyle Seager will have a chance to have a big night right here as Mike Maddox makes his second trip out to the mound. He was out at the mound last inning. He's going to go out there again. And now we're going to start to see some guys, I think, loosen up in the pen for the Rangers. But Lewis trying to get Lewis back in the strike zone. For Kyle Seager, 1 for 2, had a base hit. Drove in 2 runs his last time out.
Those of you playing along with our trivia question, all 9 Mariners have reached. Kyle Seager, bases loaded, 2 outs here in the fourth. 7th man to the plate. .13th base runner for the Mariners this evening.
To me that Mike Maddox was going to stand on the mound until Dan Bellino, the home plate umpire, made his way out there, and then he had a conversation with him. Still nobody throwing.
Nobody throwing. Yeah. Opportunity right here for Seager. He's already driven in 2 with a single. That was in the third. Got robbed by Beltran, a brilliant play as he tried to beat the shift with a bunt. Ball 1. Seager. Long run by the center fielder Robertson towards the gap. He's there, and he makes the play as the Mariners strand 3. They do get 1. The lead now is 5-1 Mariners. Look at the Mariners calendar, brought to you by Sleep Country USA. Day game tomorrow, 1 o'clock Central Time, and then the Mariners are home for a nice stretch, 11 games. Houston, the Angels, and the Detroit Tigers all come to town. We hope you can join us at the ballpark. Don't forget, Turn Back the Clock night. It's coming up on Saturday. Turn back the clocks to 1979. Both teams will be wearing uniforms from that year. Sashi Iwakuma's got Elvis Andrus leading off. Andrews, Shin-Soo Choo, and Adrian Beltre, 2-3-4 for the Texas Rangers.
Iwakuma has been efficient, only 33 pitches as he works here in the 4th inning. And he's been getting plenty of time to rest in between innings with the struggles of Colby Lewis.
Elvis grounded out to short his first time. Two and one. Outside Andrews. Oakland leading at Tampa Bay 3-0, top the 6th. Their run differential, Mike, just to keep you up to speed, is plus 98.
They have been unreal. They're scoring a lot of runs, which is probably the more surprising part. You know that they've had their pitching issues as far as health goes. You knew that they were still deep in that department, but they offensively have scored a bunch of runs.
First walk issued by Iwakuma. Bring up Shin-Soo Choo. He had a drive to right center. 2 outs in the first. Diving, leaping catch. Superman dive by Michael Saunders. Right center field gap to rob him of extra bases. Last time up for Chu. Look at this. Nice catch. Michael Saunders. Great jump. Helps to be in 6'5" and good legs.
Iwakuma, after that last pitch, he looks like he's getting a little bit frustrated with home plate umpire Dan Bellino. The pitch was at the bottom of the strike zone, definitely on the plate, didn't get the call, and wasn't happy about it. There have been a number of pitches on the corners, too. And you can see that last pitch, the first pitch here to Chu. It's a good pitch.
Going back, Miller. Coming in, Ackley. Miller makes the play. And throws back to first. Smoke comes off the bag. Time for a Seattle City Light power play. Adrian Beltre, 1-0 pitch, leading off the second.
Two-seam fastball right on the inside corner. It was elevated about bell tie for Beltre, his 4th home run of the year.
His 3rd career home run against Iwakuma. One, Adrian. Home run given up by Iwakuma, just the second he's given up this season. Both have been the right-hand hitters. Chopped down to Seager, backhand, double clutch, throw, safe.
That will probably be an infield hit. Kyle on the backhand, it looked like he didn't have a good grip on the ball, and that's what caused him to double clutch. Comes and gets it, no problem, picks it cleanly, and right there, yeah, he almost dropped it by the time he had to re-grip. Wasn't able to get anything on it. And Beltre beat it out for an infield hit.
One out. Runners at first and second for Alex Rios. Rounded out to third his first time up. Rios leads the team. He's grounded out in 10 double plays. Could use one here. Stake Iwakuma to this lead. 4 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Line drive. Jones coming over. Stays with it. Coming around to score is Andrus. A line drive RBI single by Alex Rios. 5-2 Mariners for Rios' 24th RBI. Beltre holds it second.
Solid line drive. It looked like Jones thought he had a chance to make the catch. Wasn't able to get there. Does a good job of keeping the ball in front of him. Uses his body. Well, that would have been extra bases. A solid base hit for Rios. Rangers now 1 for 1 with runners in scoring position. Mariners had the shift on the first time. Moreland came to the plate and hit a line drive in the left field, beating the shift.
Double play still in order. 5-8 and 0. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 6 left by the Mariners. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and nobody left for Texas thus far. Swing and a miss. Just outside the box there. Beltre the runner at second, Rios at first. Moreland fouls it off, ball and 2 strikes.
After a couple of splits, able to beat him with a good fastball. Up in the zone, 89 miles an hour for Iwakuma.
1-2. Ground ball. Cano to Miller. There's a double play that Iwakuma was looking for. Limits the damage to 1 run here in the 4th inning. A man left. 5-2 Mariners. Seattle Mariners baseball on Reach Sports, being brought to you by T-Mobile, sponsoring Tuesday night baseball. As you look at AT Stadium to your right, as you can reach out and touch it. It's the home, of course, of the Dallas Cowboys. Got some Mariner fans enjoying the sunset here in Arlington, Texas. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, Reach Sports Group. Good to have you on hand. Mariners tonight and tomorrow afternoon against these Rangers. Second of 3 visits here to Texas. Here's Nick Franklin to lead it off, followed by Dustin Ackley and Mike Zunino, 6, 7, and 8. Franklin singled to center first time up, sacrifice fly second time. And this one is going to get over the head of Odor for another base hit for Nick Franklin, DHing tonight. Let's check in with Angie Mente. All right, Angie, thank you. Anybody in Seattle has a black Oscar Gamble wig, I'm in the market for one.
I hope you get it.
Send it care of the Mariners. First Avenue in Seattle. The only bummer about that is it's too dang hot.
Yeah, good point.
But if I could trim it down and keep it, I might. 0-2 to Ackley. Dustin 1 for 2 tonight. Lewis has really labored tonight, hasn't he?
Well, Mariners have had runners in scoring position in every inning for all 4 innings and scored in 2 of them. 4 runs in the 3rd and another run last inning. But yes, he's constantly been in trouble. This is 3 innings in a row where the leadoff hitter's been able to get on.
Let's start turning things around him. As you mentioned, 7 career home starts against the Mariners, a 4-1 record for him, a 2.96 ERA. Winless in his last 2 home starts here. And Ackley dismissed here in the 5th. 4th strikeout for Colby Lewis.
We were hoping the Mariners would be able to get to him. He's had his struggles this year. His ERA at 4.99, but he's given up 45 hits and 30 2/3 coming into this game.
Mike Zunino hit by a pitch leading off in the 4th and scored on the Cano base hit to right with 2 outs. Mike first time up, struck out on a 1-2 pitch. And Mike's behind 0-2. Good crowd on hand this Tuesday night here in Arlington. It's taken for a ball. Rangers 4th best attendance in the American League behind the Angels, Yankees, and Red Sox. Averaging close to 35. At that 36,000 fans per night. 1-2. Check this swing. A good result. 2-2. Zunino K's on a 2-2 pitch. 2 outs. Strikeout number 5 for Colby Lewis. 2 outs, man aboard. This Friday we're going to kick off Turn Back the Clock weekend with the 1979 Retro Kings Court. Fans are going to get a ticket, a special edition Kings Court t-shirt and K card. All for only $30 at mariners.com/Felix. If you're feeling extra groovy, make sure to join us for Saturday's Turn Back the Clock night. Brad Miller, single run scored and a walk tonight. Runner goes. Great break by Franklin. Throw down to second. Safe. Stolen base. Nick Franklin. Second stolen base tonight. Cano had the first one. And Ron Washington going to come out.
It looks like a good hard slide. I like that he slides late. It's a lot of speed. Good jump, as you mentioned, Dave, but the hard late slide into the bag, and it looks like he beats it. I think his foot is in there before they tag him. It was a good tag by Andrus, a quick tag, but Nick able to get his foot. Yep, he's in there. Good call.
Ron Washington having a laugh with one of the young umpires, Tom Woodring. He's got second base tonight. A nice impact by Nick Franklin tonight. A couple of hits, sacrifice fly, and a stolen base. And he knows that Shin-Soo Choo can really throw from left field. Gunned him down at third, route number 2 in the second inning. Brad in an 0-2 hole. Fly ball left center field, drifting back. Robertson, he's there, makes the catch. Mariners get a base hit, strand the runner. Nothing across in the 5th, the 5-2 Mariner lead. Make sure you get downtown from the airport for only $2.75 on Sound Transit's Link Light Rail. See how easy it is at soundtransit.org. Sashi Iwakuma, little Kuma Karma working here in Texas. 5-2 lead. Michael Choice, Robinson Chirinos, and Rougned Odor in the 5th inning.
Just 48 pitches for Iwakuma working here in the 5th.
Choice bounced into a double play his first time. Michael Choice coming in from Oakland in December, 4-player trade. Good breaking ball by Iwakuma. Ball, 2 strikes. Good pitch. Got him. And that is the first strikeout by Iwakuma tonight.
Well, we're talking about the start of the game. The good breaking ball from Iwakuma. He will throw more curveballs and sliders to the right-handed hitters. It's been an effective pitch for him. First pitch strikes 9 out of the 16 batters that he has faced so far.
Robinson Chirinos. He will do the bulk of the catching. JP Arancibia, obtained from Toronto, was sent back to AAA, and JP was having a miserable time, hitting a .133, a homer, 6 runs batted in. Only walked 3 times, struck out 15. Not much production there, and Chirinos hitting just .212 starting tonight. Chris Jimenez, one-time Mariner, brought back up from the minor leagues. Be the backup catcher now for Texas. Breaking ball fouled off, 1-2. Iwakuma has 1 strikeout, 1 walk tonight. Giving up 2 runs on 4 hits.
Every now and then he will throw the slow curveball. That last curveball just 71 miles an hour.
One and 2. Chirinos tried to bunt his way on, and Iwakuma made a fantastic defensive play to throw him out. Good hops coming off the mound. 2-2. Strike him out. Back-to-back Ks here in the 5th.
After the slow breaking balls, throws his 89-mile-an-hour fastball just above the belt. Chirinos not able to catch up to it. Talk a lot about his ability to locate pitches and throw all 4 of his pitches at any point in the count. I think the other thing that he does so well is he mixes his pitches up. He makes his 89-mile-an-hour fastball look like 95 to these guys with all the slow pitches that he can throw early in counts.
Good movement on that pitch to Odor for a strike. Doing a good job attacking the bottom 3rd here.
There's a slow curveball again. 71 miles an hour on the slow curve.
Oh, 2. He misses with that split. It's always down. You see some guys that miss that baby up, and
that's rare for him. He rarely makes mistakes with that pitch.
Seager has it. 1-2-3 inning thrown by Iwakuma here in the 5th. He and the Mariners have a 5-2 lead. By CenturyLink, your link to what's next. By Seattle City Light, visit seattle.gov/WePower for more information. And by Jack in the Box, head to Jack in the Box and try the new Jack's Blazing Chicken Sandwich. It's Jack's hottest sandwich yet. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, Root Sports Crew here at Globe Life Park, formerly known as Rangers Ballpark in Arlington. James Jones to lead it off. Just had the pleasure of a brief hello and hug from Mark McLemore, the former Mariner, broadcaster now here at pre- and post-game shows here in Texas.
It was great last time that we were in town, Dave. He was able to help us out, filled in on some radio. Help out Rick and Aaron over on that side. Did a great job.
James Jones leading off 1-1. Not surprised, he did a great job. Jonesy 1 for 3 runs scored, bunted his way on in the 3rd.
Tried it again.
Oh boy, that a big piece of the catcher, Chirinos. Occupational hazard.
Dan Bellino giving him some time. We'll take a look at it. Jones wanted to take this bunt with him towards first base on the shoulder. That one hurts.
That's more padding than they used to have. I mean, that still hurts.
Well, for a while there, they didn't have that extra flap. They just left that thing off of there because they didn't want it to bother him throwing. But
right.
You see more and more catchers with that padding on there now. There's a little hinge on it. It's flexible so that they can throw with it.
Sure.
But there's not much to it.
And if it protects you, well, you know, at least it makes you look like Sir Galahad.
Yeah.
And Chirinos holds on. That foul tip by James Jones. And strikeout number 6. Colby Lewis, 1 out in the 6th. Hey, fellas, make sure you join us for EQC Guys Night Out. It's coming up Friday at Safeco Field. For as little as $25, you're going to receive a main level ticket, your first drink, plus a cool Mariners knit beanie. It's a savings of up to 57%. It's the ultimate hall pass. So pick up your specially priced ticket right now only at mariners.com/guys. Michael Saunders, the hitter. Sundo tonight, a strikeout looking. RBI single to center. And a fly out the left. This will be pitch number 100. Colby Lewis. Saunders ahead 2-0. Aaron Pareda heating up. Fly ball center field for Robertson. 2 outs. Cano's having a whale of a night. 2 for 2, an RBI, stolen base, runs scored. Another multi-hit game for Robbie.
Batting average continues to go up, 326 now.
Strike 1 to Cano. th multi-hit game for Cano. With Shin-Soo Choo moving over. And that concludes a 9-pitch inning for Colby Lewis, his most effective performance so far tonight. Mariners still have a 5-2 lead. Ball game.
And Iwakuma, he has been pretty good again, getting some help from his defense. Cano starting to double play, and then he's going to help himself out. Backhanded play, gets rid of it quickly. And another ground ball double play for Iwakuma. He's given up a solo home run to Beltre and gave up a run in the 4th inning after he walked his first batter. He hadn't walked a batter in his previous 2 starts. And he's on top of it again, and he is beneficent. See, 5 innings, just 4 hits for him. A couple of strikeouts, just 60 pitches.
Robertson to lead it off here. Okay, ooh, geez, boy, Gary Pettis just got out of the way.
Still quick.
Wow. Terrific center fielder in his day. Glad he can laugh about it. Man, oh man, that ball was. Woof. Wow.
A lot of people remember the All-Star game at Safeco Field when Tommy Lasorda on a thrown bat went down his way.
Well, Gary was doing a Fred Sanford there with his holding his hand up around his chest. Can't say that I blame him.
No. It's a great rule that came up, making the coaches wear those helmets. Especially the third base coach. So many times they have their back to the hitter watching the base runners.
And I like the fact that they don't break their chops in terms of staying in the box. You get a dead pull hitter. You know, Larry Bow used to be the halfway to left field.
Right.
There's a lot to be said for that. Give yourself a chance.
It's there for show. It looks nice on the field.
I know that's part of the original rules, but safety first. Full count. Iwakuma, a couple of strikeouts, both coming in the 5th inning. He's walked one. That was in the 4th. Elvis Andrus, who's on deck, and walked to open up the 4th. Snapped a string of 21 2/3 consecutive innings without allowing a walk. Payoff to Robertson. Strike 3 called. 3rd strikeout for Iwakuma. 1 out here in the 6th.
He likes it. Perfect pitch with his fastball right on the outside corner. Stops it off the plate and has it run back on the corner. Just a perfect pitch.
It's one of those batting coach's pitches that they tell you ain't going to hit anyway.
I'm not going to do anything with it. Best case, just try to foul it off if you can. I think Robertson was fooled with the movement of the pitch more than anything. He thought it was going to be off the plate. A good run on the fastball to catch the outside corner.
On 0 for 1 night for Andrus, a ground out and a walk. Did score a run in the Rios 4th inning RBI single. Coming on, Ackley could not get it. Andrus will hold at first. Great effort by Ackley, and the fact that he's able to keep the ball in front of him. Base hit.
A lot of speed in the outfield for the Mariners with Ackley in left field, Jones in center, and Saunders out in right. Ackley thinks he's going to make the play. He does a good job of keeping this in front of him. Right off the heel of his glove on a short hop. Good effort.
One more step, maybe. 1 out, 1 on for Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 2. Former Mariner and Cleveland Indian. Andrus breaks. Swung on. Ground ball. Choo's out. Andrus safe down at second. So 2 outs. Then I'll bring up Adrian Beltre here in the 6th inning. Hits keep coming at Safeco Field. Beyonce and Jay-Z, they're going to be performing their On the Run tour right from the field, and you can enjoy the show from the great premium seats, including Press Box Suite. You're going to enjoy all-inclusive food and a private cash bar. For more info on attending Beyonce and Jay-Z's concert at Safeco Field this summer, visit mariners.com/concert. Here's Beltre with a man at second, 2 outs. Beltre's homer into the scoreless streak for Iwakuma. He had thrown 17 scoreless innings before that leadoff homer in the 2nd inning.
And I think Iwakuma will be careful with him. You can see already 2 for 2. He came into the game hitting .364 off of Iwakuma. First pitch just off the plate away.
That is such a good pitch for him. Elvis Andrus, a runner at second with 2 outs. Rick Waite's got to be a happy pitching coach right now. Got Iwakuma in a 5-2 lead here in the 6th. We saw Paxton and Walker throw quite well during sim games beforehand early this afternoon, about 2 o'clock, 2:30. Ground ball down to Miller. And he throws out Beltre. No runs a hit, no errors, a man left. 6 strong for Hisashi Iwakuma, 5-2 Mariners. The rules of wireless restrictions. Michael Saunders, third inning. Base hit, scores a run. Kyle Seager got just enough of this one. 2-run score on this play. Jones and Saunders score. And then Nick Franklin with the sacrifice flies. The Mariners get 4 runs on 4 hits. Send 8 men to the plate in the third inning. This after Beltre had put Texas ahead 1-0 in the second inning. And after 104 pitches, Colby Lewis's night is done.
Mariners made him work 6 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. He had 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, 104 pitches for Lewis. Really struggled in the game. Mariners constantly put pressure on him. The only clean inning he had was his last one. 6th inning where he had a 1-2-3 inning.
6-6 lefty Aaron Pareda takes over. His first hitter is Justin Smoke.
13th appearance on the year, 2-0 record, 2.45 ERA in 11 innings, 7 strikeouts. Runs hitting .268 against him.
Signed as a free agent October of last year. Been with the White Sox and the Padres. Smoke tonight, a ground out to second, strikeout and a walk. Bounce foul. John Buck deflected it along the railing there, the Mariner dugout. Pareda, 27 years old, 6'6", 240, out of Pleasanton, California. Was born in Walnut Creek, California. Did not go. This is Jeff Kellogg. Chirinos with the long hold on ball 2, 2-2.
It was just off the plate, but a good fastball, 97 miles an hour.
Breaking ball beats Smoke, 1 out. Here's Angie Mentek. All right, Angie, thank you. Here's Kyle Seager. Driven in a couple of runs, robbed of a base hit by Adrian Beltre. Kyle saw the shift in his first at bat leading off the second inning. And Beltre had to go a long way to make the grab and the throw and the run to just nip him. That was a heck of a play. Back up this way.
Paredes throwing hard. His fastball anywhere from 94 to 97 miles an hour.
Looks like Pareda looks like he's from the Matt Thornton school, right?
He does.
Big left-handed easy motion. The ball explodes on you. Matt now with the Yankees. Good pitch.
Good little slider.
2-2. The full count. 1 out, nobody on. On Washington's club. Back-to-back World Series appearances, losing to the Giants and Cardinals. Much different looking team right now, and particularly with their 40-man roster. They've used 38 guys and a multitude of players on the DL. A couple out with Tommy John surgery. Good foul. Mariners come in with the chance really do some work. There's Derek Holland. They're hoping to get their left-hander back sometime in June. The Mariners with a game in hand and half-game lead starting tonight on Texas. Mariners get out of here tomorrow, play 27. What did we say? 27 in the next 38 at home. Payoff to Seager. Hit hard. Stays fair. Down into the corner. Kyle Seager continues his hot hitting in this ballpark. It's 2 hits tonight plus a couple of RBIs. His 10th double in 2014.
Good at bat. This fastball inside, 94 miles an hour just on the inside corner, but he's able to keep it fair. Good swing on it. You mentioned he's really had a lot of success here in this ballpark. His 10th double of the season. Kyle 2 for 4 now in this game with a couple of RBIs. 14
doubles in his 29th career game here at Globe Life Park.
He fouled off some pretty good sliders too to get to that fastball.
2 for 4 tonight. That makes him 42 for 119. 42 for 119 for Kyle Seager. Breaks for third. Throw to third. Got him.
Oh. We're probably going to see Lloyd McClendon on that one. That's a high tag. Kyle thought he had his foot in there. He was tagged up around his arm, it looked like.
DJ Rayburn, the umpire.
I think maybe he made the right call. We'll take a look at it.
It looked like he just got him.
I haven't been able to see anything to overturn it.
There's our challenger.
Here's another look at it. It's a high tag just above the belt buckle. His foot's on the base right there. That's that was close.
That's very close. That was the best view.
Well, DJ Rayburn, he is in perfect position to make the call. He didn't hesitate, called it right away.
Lloyd's crew up 5-2 here at Texas. Play the 7th inning. Take a long look at this. Seager's safe. He'll be at third. 1 out.
Not surprised if they are. It's tough to get a real good look and stop it in time when his spikes are touching the base and Beltre's touching him right around the belt buckle. It's that close.
Rich Donnelly, the third base coach, Kyle Seager.
He's not going anywhere.
Seager with that base hit. He's got the 3rd highest batting average in this ballpark behind Miguel Cabrera and Mike Trout. This is without question the best look. Oh, that is so close.
Look to me, I mean, there's some question there. The toe of his spike, you can see his toe. Looks to me as it's on the base by the time Beltre tags him. Figured this would take him a while longer.
That close. I mean, we're talking probably infinitesimal separation between the tag and a touch in the base.
The reason why we need to give them umpires a lot of credit. They have to make so many close calls. And I like the fact that DJ Rayburn was in position and he made the call quickly.
Yeah, you could see him on that one replay where he was down the line and he circled around, got a very good view at it. So he's out. 2-5. Call stands. The call stands. With 2 outs. Seager caught stealing for just the second time this season. 3 minutes and 15 seconds on that challenge.
Nick Franklin trying to add to his night. 2 for 2. Has a sacrifice fly. Also has a stolen base. Nick, the DH tonight. Corey Hart going on the disabled list.
Nick's behind 0-2. Rangers have been struggling. They're 1-6 in their last 6 series. They've dropped from 2nd place to 4th place. Here's the 1-2. And that hit him. Boy, yet another Mariner batter hit tonight. That's 2 this evening. Zunino got hit leading off the 4th.
Maybe it's the DH spot. Seems that Corey was hit.
4 or 5
times.
He was
6
hit
times.
6. Yeah, I mean, he was hit more times than he has home runs. It's 6 hit by pitches and 5 homers.
Maybe it's that DH spot.
I'd like to get some hits going out into the gaps as we move forward here. Eighth challenge by the Mariners, and they've won 4. Opposing managers are 5-1 in challenging. (1-0) here to Ackley. Takes a strike.
Alexi Ugando, hard throwing right-hander getting loose. The right-hander Mike Zunino waiting on deck.
Line drive just out of the reach of Andrus, and it's going to get all the way to the fence. Franklin motoring, he's going to score. 6-2 Mariners is Dustin Eckley, an RBI double. And you talked about it, and we talk about it all the time, a fast outfield. That ball, when he hit it, it looked like it was going to be just a base hit, and it just kept scooting.
It's a firm outfield, and they cut it short, so it's extremely fast. This is a solid line drive. Dustin hits it on the button and splits the outfielders, but it gets to the wall in a hurry. And Nick Franklin with 2 outs was running hard. Able to come all the way. Watch Nick all the way around from first. He has good speed. Ended up having a stolen base earlier in the game. Good to see the Mariners add on to their lead.
Could not have enough. So Ackley picks up an RBI, his second hit. His RBI total to 19. He was hauling it, there's no question. Did not have the big piano on his back. He's not that kind of runner. There's Zunino. Mike, a strikeout. Hit by pitch, run scored, and another strikeout. 6-2 Mariner lead. Picking up where they left off Sunday in Minnesota. Salvaged the game in that series behind Felix Hernandez. Moreland takes a look. He has no play. Oh, 2 here to Zunino, way upstairs. Third Seattle run tonight with 2 outs.
Mariners tonight 3 for 10 with runners in scoring position. Six runs on 11 hits. Alexi Ogando looks like he's ready to go.
And Zunino swings through. He struck out 3 times, but the Mariners pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and leave a man. 6-2 Seattle lead. You do if you want. Bacon on a stick as much as you can eat. And call your heart surgeon stat. 43,706. A lot of them taking part in this. Bacon on a stick. Mariners this evening with their outstanding right-hander, Sashi Iwakuma, on the mound. Have a 6-2 lead. Alex Rios to lead off for the Rangers here in the bottom of the 7th. Rios tonight ground out the 3rd in an RBI single. That was in the 4th. 43,706 on hand here at Globe Life Park. Iwakuma threw 6 innings, 74 pitches. The foul, look out. Had him ducking in the Mariner dugout.
77 pitches for Iwakuma. His high is 97, which was in his last outing, and the Mariners have Charlie Furbush and it looks like Danny Farquhar starting to get loose in the pen.
Two balls, two strikes. Rios to be followed by Mitch Moreland and Michael Choice. 5, 6, and 7 here in the 7th inning. Danny and Charlie. Fly ball deep to left. Backing up Backley. He's got room. One out here in the 7th. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, the Root Sports crew on hand here as Hisashi Iwakuma coming up on pitch number 80. Has a 6-2 lead. This is the first of 2 games. We'll be right back at it 1 Central Time, 1 p.m. Central Time tomorrow. Getaway day game, and the Mariners come home for their longest homestand of the season.
Mitch Moreland will step in for the Rangers. The Mariners put the shift on again. Kyle Seager, the third baseman, swinging around to the right side of the infield. Moreland able to beat the shift in his first at bat, hit a line drive into left field. He's also hit into a double play.
So 2-0 to Mitch. Beats the shift. Pass Cano, base hit. Heading to count 2-0. Maybe it worked for him.
An aggressive swing by Moreland. Hit the ball hard, sharply by Cano. Cano out on the outfield grass, still not able to get to it.
One out, one on, brings up Michael Choice. Bounced into a double play and took a called third strike. Crowded him and missed. Oakland maintaining a 3-0 lead, bottom 8 at Tampa Bay. As Farquhar and Furbush continue to heat up. There's a strike. Houston at the Angels just underway. Coming on is Jones, and this looper makes the play. Getting back to first is Mitch Moreland. 2 outs. And bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 2, tried to bunt his way on. Iwakuma threw him out, and then Iwakuma struck him out in the 5th. Ball 1.
It is amazing. We show that EQC tracer all the time, and when you see the strikes that he throws, they're always on the corner. Rarely do you see it in the middle of the plate, typically down in the zone.
The 1-1 count here to Chirinos. 2-1. What pitchers continue to go down. Yovani Gallardo of Minnesota, leg injury, had to leave the game tonight. Cliff Lee of the Phillies underwent MRI for a tender left elbow. My goodness. What was the count? 34 pitchers since opening day. Tommy John surgery. Amazing. Pitch number 90 coming up for Iwakuma. Jones in center field. A few steps towards left for Chirinos. A 2-2 count.
So all those ground ball outs, keeping the ball down in the zone.
It's a fair ball. Seager's got it. Throws over, and that'll do it. Harmless hit in the 7th. Akuma Karma continues to work. He's got a 6-2 lead. Seattle Mariners baseball on Root Sports, being brought to you by Swedish Cancer Institute. Extraordinary care, extraordinary caring. By 22 Jump Street, in theaters June 13th. By Vern Fonk Insurance. Bad luck can hit anyone. Insure with the 13th man, Vern Fonk Insurance. And by Money Tree, proud to make a donation to Mariners Care for every Mariners win. Good look at concourse here at Globe Life Park, Arlington, Texas. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, and Root Sports crew. Mariners enjoying a 6-2 lead behind Sashi Iwakuma, new pitcher, and we see him off in Alexi Agando.
Hard-throwing right-hander, already his 23rd appearance on the year, 1-2 record. High ERA, 7.64 on his ERA. 16 strikeouts, 11 walks.
Broken bat, cutting in front of the second baseman. That's Mitch Moreland. One out. Back to the top of the order. And James Jones. Jones with a bunt base hit. Back in the 3rd inning. And he now has a hit in his first 11 big league starts, a club record. Ranging over is Robertson, the center fielder. 2 outs. Wow. He ran. Did you see how far he got?
I did.
Jones had that ball dropped in. He had an easy double. We'll bring up Michael Saunders. RBI single in the 3rd. He's 1 for 4.
When we saw Nick Franklin score from first, we showed Nick in the dugout, no surprise. It was James Jones giving him a hard time. And it's hard to argue with him. Everybody looks like they're running hard compared to him.
Saunders with the RBI single in the third and a fabulous catch in the first inning, taking away extra bases from Shin-Soo Choo.
And with 2 outs, nobody throwing in the Mariner pen, so it looks like Iwakuma will come out and pitch the 8th. He's gone 8 innings in his last 2 starts, so he's trying to get through 8 again, 3 in a row.
Kuma's throwing 90 pitches, good fastball there.
Yeah, 90 pitches, again, his season high is 97.
Last time at home, 8 strong innings. Mando Rodney came in to close it out, couldn't do it. Mariners wind up losing that ball game. Here's the pitch, fouled off. On a 2 to Saunders. Michael settling in quite nicely in the 2-hole behind James Jones. Saunders looking for his first hit against Ogando. He's 0 for 8. Two balls, 2 strikes. Mariners, since they last saw the Rangers in the last 6 series, Mariners have gone 3-2-1. Moved from 4th place to 3rd place. Two. Bounce foul past Andy Van Slyke.
This will be the 8th pitch in this at bat, and Ogando's going after him with nothing but fastballs. Last fastball 94. He's topped out at 95.
Took something off of that, fouled it back. Good matchup in the National League tonight. Top 2 teams in the West, San Francisco and Colorado. Giants lead at 3-1 at Denver, top of the 6th. Giants with a 3-game lead on 2nd place Colorado. It's good at bat by Michael Saunders. 3-2.
10th pitch coming up to Michael. Able to lay off of a couple of off-speed pitches. Other than that, it's been fastballs from Ogando. Robinson Cano waiting on deck.
2-hit night for him. Three and 2 to Saunders. Ground ball to Odor. And the Mariners are going 1-2-3 in the 8th. Iwakuma's thrown 90 pitches. He's got a 6-2 lead. He's coming back out. Texas. Hey fans, this is your last chance to win an exciting prize just by interacting with us on Twitter. For tonight's final question, use hashtag RootQ5 and tell us who will be the final batter in tonight's game for your chance to win a jersey. Thank you to everyone who participated in tonight's installment of Twitter Tuesday. Make sure you follow us on Twitter for exclusive offers, giveaways, and the latest programming highlights. And don't forget to tune in on May 27th against the Angels. Your next chance to play Twitter Tuesday. Angels right now have an early lead on Houston, 3-0, bottom of the first. Odor, strike one to him. Odor, Robertson, and Andrews. 9-1-2. Odor's twice grounded out.
Iwakuma now at 91 pitches, so Charlie Furbush and Danny Farquhar both getting loose in the pen, just in case.
Odor wearing number 63, Chirinos wearing number 61. A lot of guys starting to keep their spring training numbers. Bounce foul, 1-2. Adrian Beltre got the scoring started in the second inning. 1-0 pitch, leadoff homer off of Iwakuma. That lead didn't last long because top of the third, Mariners scored 4 times, sent 8 men to the plate. 4 hits, they left a run. Added another run in the fourth inning, left the bases loaded there. Seager will put this away. And the Mariners added another run in the 7th, an RBI double by Oakland. Mariners have left 8 men on, 3 left on by Texas. And our coverage coming your way tomorrow morning at 10:30. There's Daniel Robertson 0 for 3 tonight. Fly to center, lined out to right, struck out looking. Breaking ball for strike one. CenturyLink link to what's next. Chris Young, a Dallas native, pitching in his home area against Nick Tepich. As we mentioned earlier, Texas Rangers used 38 of the 40 men on their roster. Harrison, Holland, Perez, Sheppers, and Saunders all out, and Figueroa, reliever, all out. Meanwhile, the Mariners had to suffer through April without this guy, Sashi Iwakuma. And it has been a grand sight to have him back in rotation every 5 days.
And looking forward to getting Paxton back hopefully soon, hopefully in the next few weeks. Get Paxton back in the rotation.
He threw with great confidence. No pain, he and Taijuan Walker today. Here's a pop-up. Smoke coming in. Make that Zanino. He'll make the play in fair territory for the second out. So 2 down. MLB.TV Premium. The #1 live streaming sports service is celebrating 12 years. Make sure you join the millions of subscribers to watch every out-of-market game live in true HD on more than 400 devices. Visit Mariners.com for details. Elvis Andrews. Strike at the bottom of the zone, 0-1.
And Iwakuma now to season high 98 pitches. You can see the location of that last pitch.
Breaking ball popped up. Boy, he's been outstanding. Kuma Karma at its best. His 3rd straight 8-inning stint. Brilliant. Here's Mauer and Felix Hernandez as you take a look at the Subway in-game box score. Nice work tonight.
Well, a lot of good guys with good nights, especially Nick Franklin just activated onto the roster, the DH tonight, taking over for Corey Hart, who went on the DL, and Dustin 2 for 2. Has an RBI, scored a run. He's also stolen a base. So good night for him. Justin Ackley with a couple of hits, and Robinson Cano continues his hot hitting, and James Jones with that base hit. That's a Mariner record. 11 starts in a row for him with a base hit.
Cano fouls one back, 1-1. Cano, Smoke, and Seager, 3-4-5 here in the top of the ninth. Mariners with 4 runs in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the seventh. Iwakuma has held Texas to 1 in the second on a Beltre home run and an RBI by Rios, a single in the fourth. Up the middle, Andrus throws him out. 1 down here in the top of the ninth. Bottom of the ninth, Shin-Soo Choo, Adrian Beltre, Alex Rios, 3-4-5 for Texas coming up.
Going to bring in Smoke. Smoke tonight, 0 for 3. He walked in the fourth inning. Yeah, the Rangers will put the shift on with Smoke hitting left-handed.
Take one to Justin.
And it looks like it will be Charlie Furbus. Charlie up for the third time tonight.
Oh, 2. Right to Beltre.
So tries to beat the shift, but unfortunately the one guy standing on that side is Adrian Beltre and is right at him.
2 outs here in the ninth.
Solid line drive off the bat of Justin Smoke.
Brings up Kyle Seager. 2 for 4. Beltre kept him from a 3-hit night with a brilliant play leading off the second inning against the shift. Beltre about where he is now. A terrific bunt by Seager. Beltre takes it as a personal challenge any kind of time somebody drops down a bunt. And he made a well of a play to throw him out.
It was a really good bunt by Kyle, but a better play from Beltre on it.
Gotta let Kyle's thinking, right?
Yes, absolutely. I talked to Kyle about it when they put the shift on like they have it now. If he's leading off an inning, he's not afraid to give it a try. And he said that he's aware of when they're doing it, and depending on situations, he'll try to take advantage of it, and he did it there. I like the thinking. It was actually a good bunt.
Yeah, it was.
But you can see where Beltre's playing. He had to come all the way in from that position and make the barehanded play and throw it back across his body. And the important thing, make an accurate throw, which is the hardest part.
Kyle working on that speed. Give it a try, big fella.
The half a step is all it cost him on that. But
I thought it was great.
Yeah, sometimes you have to just tip your head. The guy he tried to make a play and he made a better one.
Yeah. 2-1. Oh, that hurt.
Take a look. I think he gets him on the ankle. Yeah, right off the shin. There'll be some ice on that after the game.
Torino's doing him a solid, letting him try to shake it off. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the ninth. 2-2 pitch. Did not go. This is DJ Rayburn. Full count. Kyle can get aboard. Nick Franklin's on deck. Nick, 2 hits tonight. Sacrifice fly, scored a run, and a stolen base. Filling up that box score. Three and 2. Solid base hit, Kyle Seager. Seager, a 3-hit night. He has really been special.
He gets a fastball that he can handle. They tried to throw fastball in on him a couple of times tonight. One of them was a double, and then he gets this base hit right through the shift of the Rangers. You start to get the inside fastball, excuse me, Dave, the inside fastball, and that they get it to where they want it, and you're able to hit it hard and keep it fair. Your swing is right where you want it to be, and that looks really good for Kyle.
Kyle now a .358 hitter in this ballpark. That moves ahead of Mike Trout and second only to Miguel Cabrera.
It's good company. A couple of names there.
Oh, man. Good for him. Cabrera at .391, Trout at .354. Better Jason Frazier up. Getting up quickly. Franklin ahead in the count here. Three and 0. Ackley's on deck. RBI double to left field last time up on this fast outfield grass. Takes a strike.
Good fastball for Nick to hit again right on the inside corner. Elevated, probably above the belt. Wouldn't be surprised to see him get another fastball. Maybe he can find a gap with it. Kyle Seager with 2 outs will be on the move in a 3-2 count.
Franklin a 2-hit night looking for 3. Pitch. Fouls it back.
And another fastball right at the top of the strike zone.
Struck him out. Bottom of the ninth coming up. Mariners have a 6-2 lead. First of 2 here in Texas. St. Charlie Furbush will be getting the call.
It's 3 outings in a row where he has gone 8 innings, just 6 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, one of them a solo home run, 2 Beltre, 1 walk. So over his last 24 innings, just 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, 99 pitches, 64 of those for strikes. Charlie Furbush will take over for the Mariners. 19th appearance on the year for Charlie. In 12 innings, he has 12 strikeouts. Opponent's average still a little bit high for Charlie, 319. He will get the middle of the lineup. Chu, Beltre, and Rios due up. Danny Farquhar throwing in the pen, so Charlie maybe just in for 1 hitter.
So here we go. Shin-Soo Choo. Line out to right. Pop up to short. Ground out the first, 0 for 3. Charlie gets that pitch working again. Mike, look out.
He struggled in the first month of the season with his slider. He's having a hard time with it, a little bit flat. Wasn't able to keep it on the plate. And that is his out pitch, especially to the left-handed hitter. There's another good one.
Broken bat, ground ball to Cano. 1 down.
That'll be it. Going to get Danny Farquhar.
Beltre 2 for 2 against Charlie with a home run. So Danny Farquhar is going to take over. Beltre is 2 for 4 against Danny. So Charlie does his job. Lloyd plays the game of mix and match here in the 9th with a 6-2 lead here in Texas. Rangers at 21 and 23. Danny Farquhar against Adrian Beltre. Ball 1. Fernando Rodney warming up now for the Mariners.
For Danny, good fastball, 94, 95 miles an hour. It was a cut fastball, 89 to 90, and a 12-6 curveball. That's the cutter over for a strike at 90.
1-1. Big swing and a miss by Beltre, who homered. Leading off the second, got an infield hit in the fourth. 2 for 3 night. Weak swing, folding. Just fought that baby off.
He even had to laugh at this swing. Look at the curveball, 12-6 curveball. Whoa.
1-2. Breaking ball down the line, foul.
Danny with another curveball. Mike Zunino immediately out to the mound. 1-2 count, probably too good a pitch in the middle of the plate.
Nice play by the ball girl down there. One out, nobody on. Mariners by 4. Banged out 12 hits tonight. They've left 9. Off the glove of Zunino. 6 runs, 12 hits, no errors, 9 left by the Mariners. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 3 left by Texas. Haven't seen that for a while. We haven't seen a player appeal to the umpire.
Well, no, not since the last time Adrian did it. He has to laugh too. He always does this on a check swing. Immediately asks for help.
Farquhar has run a full count here. Borton second out. 3-2 to Beltre. Center field for Jones. 2 down. We just had a minor audio glitch. We send our apologies. It happens in a wonderful world of live television.
We'll bring up Rios. Rios 1 for 3 tonight.
1 out to go for the Mariners. Alex on the ground out, RBI single and a fly-out, 1 for 3. Robinson Cano. Just another multi-hit night. Bouncing ball, Seager, tricky hop, got it, throws, got him. Another night of Kuma Karma. As he goes to 3-0, the Mariners go to 500 at 22-22 with a 6-2 win here at Texas.
And good to see the Mariners come out and swing the bats after a day off, scoring 6 runs. Get a little support for Iwakuma, the big inning coming in the third. Early support for him where the Mariners able to score 4 runs.
Third straight 8-inning brilliant performance by Hisashi Iwakuma as the Mariners beat Texas for the season series. Now the Mariners are 4-4 against the Rangers, 2-3 here in Arlington. 6-2 Mariners. Angie and Dave Valley, lots to talk about.